Okay, Saturday morning in the Kingdom, and they forecasted no rain. But guess what? It rained for over an hour, so this is a late intro. I got 2 5-gallon pails of rainwater to make my Kool-Aid and coffee. Oh, wait, the tea. To make my tea in under 5 minutes, and it came down, so I let it all go. Rest of it go into the water tote. So this morning we woke up to +8 Celsius, but feels like +6. And on the yo-yo scale, +46 Fahrenheit, but feels like +43. Yes, we have vehicles and cats that age. Also, too, I overdid it yesterday. Who would have thought we would tar to 3 caboose roofs? Yes, you try and say that's sober. Yes, with these lips so dry. Yes, I couldn't believe it. We've been tarring those roofs for over 20 years, and it's usually 1 or 2 a day, you can do in a day, and then have to get the other one because of the tar. It was always with a putty knife, and you kind of pasted it on. That stuff that Sir Rodney sent up was excellent. It flowed, it went good, and we thank that fellow again for sending those screws. That sure did save the project. We figured we'd have to wait probably till next summer when we could, how would you say, get screws. Yes, but now we got it done. So that's another project done. So those cabooses are forest fire ready. Yes, the tin roofs will help protect them. Yes. All right, so let's see what else we got. Snow is coming tomorrow, but it's not going to stay long. It'll melt because we're going to have a warm October. That's what they're saying. And also, too, I'd looked in my notes. It was a $14,000 fine for putting a culvert in the road down there. And I moved the tailings around. Yes, this is a road built of tailings, and we put a culvert in, and the environment was going to fine me. Yes, unreal. So it wasn't like I was doing something stupid, not like the Gong Show contractor. All right. And welcome to the town of Gong Show. That'll be WHO-ville's new name, the town of Gong Show. All right, let's scroll this way. That rain, they got their batch plant dragged in there yesterday. So now when they go to mix cement today, this tailings and stuff, okay, is going to be so greasy, like the ex-wife's cooking. Yeah, I'll say it's cooking, yeah. So they're going to have great fun. And hopefully the owners of the property show up this weekend with lawyer letters and a few other incidentals. I just can't believe it. You give the guy free advice, you waste 30 minutes of your time telling him, you know, this is wrong, you're doing it wrong, but they don't care. And then he'll go boo-hooing that nobody informed him. Well, if you're that stupid to go on orange toxic tailings, yes, if that was asbestos, he'd probably be rolling around in it. Yes, thinking it's white snow or something, yeah. Unfrickin' world, real. Welcome to the new world, and the Gong Show Mining Company, you know, is involved with this guy going on the tailings. Yes, the Gong Show. They couldn't, how'd you say, control Dick in his helicopter. They said they had the best forest fire around here, destroyed everything. Now they're down here playing in toxic tailings. Yes, and they're going to pour a gold bar. Yes, there'll be nothing left of WHO-ville here. WHO-ville was a lot better town before these Gong Show miners showed up. Oh, well, we better keep scrolling here before the boss comes along. Yes, he treats us a lot better than that Gong Show contractor guy. He doesn't care about the safety of his workers, whereas our boss may be an asshole, but he treats us good safety-wise. He can't have us getting hurt or playing in toxic tailings because he wants full production every day. We can't even have a day off for our funeral. Yes, he'll make us work till noon the day of our funeral. Oh, well, we better go. Here he comes.
Saturday morning in WHO-ville. It's almost 8 a.m. and as you can see, it is raining out here. The sun isn't even completely up yet, and you can see the rain clouds off into the distance there. It's actually pretty dark out still. Wasn't raining about 20 minutes ago when I got up to let the dogs out, but it's pouring now. We were supposed to do the dog pens in the kingdom today, but it might be a little too wet for that. Now let's head inside and make breakfast. 9 a.m. and as you can see, it is still raining out here. It was actually supposed to be a nice day. That's why we were going to do the dog pens and a few other things in the kingdom. So I'm not sure what we'll do today. Maybe it'll clear up by this afternoon. As you can see by the puddle outside the house, that was a lot of rain that came down this morning.
Okay, after morning coffee in the kingdom, and I had a second cup of coffee. As I figured Saturday I could treat myself to an expensive cup of coffee. So we got the wood stove going on over there, and the LED lights that were gifted to us that went into the house during the great power outages back in the shop here. So we have light. Yes, there's me light. All right, so it's supposed to be rain they've been calling rain for the last week. So we kept putting stuff off, and now it's a rain day. We got to play in the shop here because we got everything dumped in the shop. Yesterday was supposed to be a rain day, and we planned to work in the shop cleaning up the little things. We got to fix that water hose. We got to fix the ground clamp on the pump. We got to fill up the oil jugs there. Oh, we got a good day in the shop. As long as the rains keep coming, we don't feel guilty hiding in the shop, enjoying the warmth of the wood stove. And we'll be eating or enjoying cookies from the homeland. Yes, cookies from the homeland. They're so tasty. All right, let's get to work and eat some cookies. Oh, maybe get to work and clean the bench off. Okay, the Gong Show contractor's truck just drove onto the tailings there, backed up by their batch plant, and then dumped their load of sand. So now the greasy tailings is on the tires. It's now into the sand. Now they'll push the sand up into the pile, scoop it up, put it in the batch plant, and then they wonder why it can't make grade. Yes, I wouldn't even use that cement with the acid tailings in it for even holding a fence post up because there'd be a chemical reaction. Unfrickin' real. What a Gong Show. And what, this is day 4 or 3? Where's the environment? Where's the Gong Show Mining Company with their environmental standards? Oh, what a Gong Show. Yes, they're zero emissions mining company and starts the forest fire like how many times? Unreal. Okay, nice and warm in the shop. The sun is shining outside. It's going to be a nice day. So I got the wood stove going. It's warm in the shop. Plus, we're going to have an early lunch because the staff will be over this afternoon. We got to ride around in the loader. We're charging up the batteries. Yes, and here we go. Toasty warm in here at the front of the shop. All right, let's go burn some lunch in the microwave. Oh, yes, and I fixed the power cord too.
Almost 1 p.m. and I just got back from the store. I had a ham sandwich, so I had a quick lunch and then went up to the store to do some shopping before it rains. It actually looks like it's going to start raining here. That's why I want to head to the Kingdom and clean out those dog pens. It was $131. I grabbed a bunch of vegetables, salads. There's orange juice and milk in there too. Plus I stocked up on bread. Now let's head over to the Kingdom. Made it to the Kingdom. Now we're going to quickly clean out the dog pens and put my old deck into the shop dog pen. That way they have something to sit on, kind of like the house dogs have this deck. This deck is also from my house in WHO-ville that we took off before I even moved in. Now let's climb in there and start cleaning it up. Got all the dog pens cleaned and we were able to get the deck into the shop dog pen, no problem. It's high enough off of the ground that they won't be in the snow, plus they can still lay in the sun. My dad just went to get a pail, that way they can't climb on top of the sewer box and get out of the dog pen. Almost 2 p.m. we got all the pens done and put the fence back together. I'm officially done in the Kingdom. My dad's just going to ride the loader because it's starting to rain again, so I'll head back into WHO-ville. 2 p.m. and I just got back from the Kingdom and put the quad away. Now I'll head inside and let the dogs out before it starts to rain. It was trying to rain when I was in the Kingdom, but not much came down, as you can tell from the ground.
Okay, as you can see, it's gotten a little windy. So over here, I put the tripod up with the Me phone. All right, so we filmed a music exercise video. I needed the Curse the Reverse Cat, which was behind the snow truck. So I unhooked the wagon, drove the snow truck out, walked back, got the cat, drove the cat out, walked back, got the truck, parked the truck, walked back, got the camera. So that'll be here. This is the video after this. Oh, yeah, after this one. Yeah, I'm confused. Oh, wait, I'm sober. Okay, so I used the cursor reverse with the gas motor from the United States of America. Yes, Grave Tractor Sales in Zumba Falls, Minnesota sold me the motor, 2 of them, and that was in 2018. And guess what? The year is 2025, so can we say there's still good quality items sold by Nick Graves? All right, so you can see my tracks. You can see we pushed up the doggy poop to cover it. Yes, we won't go walk closer. We don't film that kind of stuff. It's like cattle manure. You don't film that. Okay, I walked from over there to I'm now over here. So last winter, we put an electrical outlet there, and we were plugging in the little TD-6 with the gas motor Laverne for dragging the dog trails. Okay, so we have the tin ready to go on the wall here, and hopefully the rains will hold off someday and magically happen. If not, we'll find this tin in the snow when we park Laverne back here. So having Laverne parked outside my bedroom window, and then another cat parked right here, I could look out the bedroom window, because to see if Drunk Me actually plugged in the block heater to warm up the motor so the cats will start for plowing snow. So I come up with this idea, okay, and the staff's garden is going to stay where it is this winter with the wings. Yes, the wings off the Beach 18. So we have this side over here, and we're going to park the cursor reverse with the gas motor because he's easy starting. That way I can look out my bedroom window and see if I plugged it in. And we know if it's plugged in because the snow melts off the hood and the top of the rad, so we know that there's heat in the motor. So the snow is melting. That means a good thing. All right, so I'm working smarter, not harder. Now we just have to fix the tin on the side of the building and run an electrical outlet. But I'm colorblind. I have no troubles doing electrical wiring. Yes. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But that's why they put fuses on the lines, yes. All right, let's go see what we can get up to. Let's see if we can continue this quest of trying not to work in the rain. Okay, hiding from the wind and the rains. Yes, we came out after coffee. All right, so we took the pipe down to fill the tanks here. We're going to leave the wood up there, and the snow is coming, so we have to get this done. So we pulled the hose off the tank that's draining, and it's not much left in there. And we rolled it up because we got to get everything put away. There's the pipe to fill the tanks and the hose for draining. And then this manifold that we made, put it up here, and I wrote a note at the other end. We need a valve, yes. Also too, the best way to hold the pipe onto the rock or the manifold pipe is use some drill core. It's flat on one side, fits nicely in there. Ooh, isn't that pretty smart? All right, let's get this stuff put away before it freezes, because the snow is coming. Oh, these lips. Okay, I'm slowly getting my list done. Drain the tanks, remove the pipe, move the camper for the neighbor. Yes, so he can drive in behind. We put the camper there in case those truckers, not being very bright, would try and drive behind the cars and then drive up to the thing. So we put the camper there knowing we'd be moving it, and we had to fill the firewood pail. Yes, there it is there. So we got some, how would you say, scrappy wood or kindling to get the fires going, because we're going to need the fire on in the house tonight to take the chill off the air because it's going to snow. Yes. All right, let's check on the flags.
4:30. It's been raining on and off since I got home from the kingdom, but there is some blue sky out there for the moment. I can see some more rain clouds off into the distance. We're supposed to get some snow tomorrow as well. Let's see if that actually happens. Now let's head inside, let the dogs out, get supper ready, and end my day.
Okay, it's pretty quiet down there. They mixed one load of cement, and then he hasn't come back. Maybe he got the lawyer letter not to be on the property. You never know. All right, let's scroll a bit more. Yes, the sun is shining. And we'll walk the dogs, and then it'll start raining really hard. Yes, unreal. But we got firewood for the snow coming. Everything is sealed up. We got to do some maintenance on that chimney in the hose shack before we start that wood stove, but to keep the dogs warm. But getting the dog pens cleaned out. Oh, I got to check my chimney there, because I left the top open, but there's still hot embers left. Everything's looking good today. It's always a nice day before it snows. Look at the flags. They're in their natural state of having fun. Oh, there's the sun right there. Days are getting shorter. All right, let's go walk the dogs, drink some Kool-Aid, make a video, and relax. My old body's sore from yesterday. Up and down the ladder, slapping that tar all over the place. But it was a good tar. We got the job done. All right, talk to you later.